Get the sound.
I am Jabril Peppers. I am 16 years old. I am a football player, and I will be a Pro Bowl cornerback.
That would be a bold proclamation for a rookie in the NFL, even bolder for a college senior. But it is an extraordinary expectation for a junior in high school.
And it's picked off by Jabril Peppers, and he's got room to run.
Yet Jabril Peppers' play in his first 2 years of high school has been nothing short of extraordinary. And so maybe his dreams aren't so bold after all.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old. I'm the youngest out of a lot of cousins and my brothers and my siblings, so they all play football.
He would watch them play and become very upset because he wasn't old enough to play. And from that moment on, that's what he wanted to do.
Peppers has excelled at every level of football since, even starting varsity at cornerback his freshman year at famed Don Bosco Prep in northern New Jersey. Breaking into a starting lineup is hardly a challenge that shakes Peppers.
Corner is just the attitude you have to have. Mano y mano, it's just me and you out here, you know, and that's how I've been my whole life. I love challenges. I love when people say I can't do one thing. And corner is just an attitude.
Last year, he started at both corner and running back and led the Ironmen in scoring on their way to a 6th straight state title. Next season, the East Orange, New Jersey native will suit up for Paramus Catholic at strong safety, as his new school tries to spread his skills and impact across the field.
He's extremely young to have the leadership qualities that he does, which it is rare. You don't see it often. But when it does come around, you gotta embrace it and utilize it, and have the whole team rally around it.
It's not like basketball when one player could dominate. Like you're 1/11th, you have to play your part, and everybody else has to play their part to come together as a cohesive group.
Even at just 16, Peppers refuses to take his talents for granted, planning on becoming an orthopedic surgeon if his football dreams die. But the honor roll student does admit he once needed help realizing that from his older brother Don.
It was a time I didn't want to play anymore because I was into basketball at the time, so I didn't want to play anymore. But it was like, no, you have a talent. If God gives you certain gifts, use them, because one whom is given to much is expected of. That's something that I always carry with me.
It was ingrained in him for good in the 8th grade, after Don was murdered in a gang shooting.
Because of his love for his brother, not wanting to disappoint him, wanting to honor his memory, has been that strength and that motivation. So yeah, it is rare, but Jabril is rare. He's a unique kid, and he has always been.
Even though he was doing things that he wasn't supposed to do, he kept me from doing those things. In a way, like, I'm really doing this for him, and I owe it to him. After
he scores a touchdown, he points to the sky or touches his chest. That's him communicating with his brother. So I think that though it was devastating for Jabril, and he had to readjust to not having his brother with him, but it is also a motivation that keeps him going.
I'm not gonna let anything stop me. Like when he passed, that was a defining moment. Like, this is what I'm gonna do.
2 years from college, Peppers still has a lot of open field in front of him. And though his dream is a long way off, he's already demonstrated that closing speed and the confidence that comes with it are 2 of his best attributes.
To make the NFL is extremely hard, but I can say this: if he stays on the same path that he has been on, mentally and physically, there's no doubt in my mind he'll make it.
Jabril, as you can see, is very confident. But yeah, so I enjoy those kind of conversations, hearing him talk about his future and knowing exactly what it is that he wants to do.
Hopefully, to be playing on Sundays, God willing, win a Super Bowl, and become a Pro Bowl corner.